Hey guys, coldbrew here. Welcome back to another Racial Aliens video. If you guys remember my previous video on Cornelia, I said she was broken because her A3 skill was not working. In this video, guys, we're back into it on the main account this time. The main account, I don't have the million gems on it, but I just maxed out Cornelia. Somebody told me that she's fixed, but I went ahead, fully maxed her out without even trying her out if she's fixed or not. Booked her on it because I do trust my audience, and we'll have to see how good Cornelia is actually, because on the tests I did on the test server, her A3 had a lot of promise, okay, on how it works and how it can synergize with your team. So we'll get into it right now. I have her fully booked. We'll do a proper showcase. I do recommend going Relentless on her. So the reason for that is because of her short cooldowns when she is fully maxed out, and the fact that she has an all ally speed boost by 18%. You can use her in the speed lead. You can use her A2 and A3. A2 and A3 have a very short cooldown. So 2 turns here and 3 turns there means that that Relentless proc will actually benefit you a lot. Having over 200 speed means that you'll go twice before enemies in dungeons, and that means that you can go twice. You can actually proc Relentless. You'll be rotating through all your skills and helping those poor members who might be needing that support. So what I was doing in the test server was just trying her out in campaign. That's what I'm gonna do first here. So let me find, where is she? Where's the dwarf? So yeah, I totally forgot that she has that speed lead, but I'm gonna fuse another copy of her for the fusion, if you guys were wondering. So let's go in here in the campaign and test her out properly. So what I will do is okay, I won't use the A3 at the moment because she'll get another turn before the enemies do. So maybe that was bad. So that guy would go. So let me see. I'll do another A1. The A1 seems properly fixed. I think the enemies will get a turn now. So the dogs will get a turn. Let me see if this one works. So now it didn't work, but it did give me the 50% turn meter that I was looking for. Okay. So you saw that turn meter there. Okay, let me do A1 here. Come on, give me an extra turn. No extra turns. So yeah, the next dog will go. Hopefully he'll break my sleep. Boom, breaks the sleep. Did that give me turn meter though? It did heal me though, but it didn't show that it gives me turn meter. Let me try this again and see how this works. This guy's gonna go. Okay, let me sleep myself. Extra turn, that sucks. Basically, that wastes my turn. But remember, I will usually not be using the sleep on myself. So let me kill this guy. Come on, let me test this out properly. Gonna get another turn now, so I'll sleep myself. Another extra turn. It's not working as I want to because I get those extra turns. Come on. Okay, now I'll do it. Okay, hit me. Boosting turn meter, that was the passive one. And I think it's working because it worked multiple times here. So the proper test will be just taking in another poisoner somewhere. So dungeons, what I was doing on the test server. So I was taking her into the dungeons. The idea is you'll have her as a support in your team, and she'll be helping your team survive. So let me just get a team going here, and she will be the support helping everybody survive. So let's get into the dragon using just 3 champions here because of the gear that they have. I mean, it's reasonable for stage 20. Okay, so the test that I want to see is how good is this sleep in terms of keeping your team alive. So let me just put this on auto and see how this works. So we'll put the poisons and everything. So she put the sleep on herself because I guess she is in the leader slot. That gives her a nice boost of turn meter. She uses the A1. A1 increases the cooldowns of enemies. So that sleep works so well. She put it then back onto herself. She heals, gets 50% turn meter, an extra turn, another sleep. See, that Relentless, I said it. I said that Relentless will be golden on this champion. So let me see how this goes. Yeah, they didn't manage to get a turn. Even with the yeah, okay. It doesn't work so well with poisoners. I would say that it works better if you have nukers in your team. So poisoners are gonna break the sleep, so it doesn't work really well with Althar. But if you've got nukers who will only go when they've got their turn, so the damage won't be affected by the enemy's turn. So here, I want to see the sleep a little bit on our allies. But this apothecary is gonna heal himself, I guess. She's not using sleep now, so I'm not sure when that works. Maybe if I do like a custom AI so that she always uses sleep when it's available. Although maybe I don't need to use that whenever it's available because because I can just use the A1. The A1 can be very annoying. So it seems to be working well with her as a support, but I mean this team would have beaten this wave regardless, I would say. So let me go and test the full version of her A3. So her full version of the A3 would work way better, I think. So on 19, we've got the weak affinity Althar there, and we'll do one turn here. We'll do another turn with Althar. And then if I sleep Althar and they go and try to break it, he should fully heal back up. So now we're getting hit there. It's not nice. So can I sleep them? No. Block debuffs, that was a bad decision. So let me sleep myself here. So if I get hit now, I should get full turn meter and full heal, right? Okay, look at that. Full turn meter, full heal, and I get another turn. So yeah, it's definitely working now. So the matter of fact now is, how would you make this work? Oh, you cannot do it on your own team when they've got a block debuff buff. That sucks, I guess. I guess we found that out now. And boom, I sleep myself. And even if I'm fast enough, it means that I'll heal myself with that. So that's cool. So come on, hit me. There we go. We'll get full turn meter because of that. I can do the sleep. Probably get another turn. I can sleep myself again. Basically waiting to heal back up. Yeah, the turn meter fills up crazy with her. Of course, now for Arena, the way that Conellia works would be a more supporting kind of type, that where she will go second. You're going to set up your AI team specifically with Conellia. So you want to have Conellia going in second, ideally. So you'll need to get her fast enough. So you won't be using Relentless set. You'll still be using your best accuracy sets or perception sets or speed sets, so that she goes in tune with Arbiter and goes right after Arbiter. So what I've done here is I'm going to have Conellia. I'm going to have my Masteries here. And then, of course, my Trunda. Okay. And the way that I'll do is that I'll make sure that Conellia always uses as an opener Piece of the Deep. And then she'll use her AI the way that she is supposed to be using it. So always use Midnight Ritual, Trunda. I want to use my A3. And that's a proper team with Conellia. So we'll go in there. We could even change our damage dealings, damage dealer champions masteries. So Trunda here could actually do way more damage if the enemies had a stun, sleep, or fear. So I would do another 12% damage with Cornelia there. So I could change, instead of this mastery here, I could get opportunist, and that would give me 12% damage boost. But not getting it just for this. But understand that you can actually boost your damage by a little bit more. So we would go here against this kind of team. Boosting here. There's the sleep. We got a resist there. That kind of sucked. So I would need way more accuracy here. And boom, boom. We kill everybody. And that's how she would work. But let's see if we can find a more tanky team. What can she do against a tankier team? This one's a more tanky team, especially with the Necret. Necret is going to help one of them basically not get the debuff. No, I think the ally protection cannot be placed. Cannot be removed. So, okay. Can we do anything here? A1, we didn't increase the cooldowns. Boom, and we get the kill. So another good combo that I had in mind was actually using a slow Cornelia, a 1 that would go after the enemy team, and that Cornelia would actually give your own team member a sleep debuff. But the problem is that you cannot use, let's say, a Trunda with an immunity set, because that will basically stop her from giving it to Trunda, and that would suck. But okay, this team looks Looks interesting. Let's go and see how this goes. So here, the bad thing about my own team is that they've got the immunity gear on them. So immunity gear, I would not be able to sleep my own team. So that wouldn't work there. But the sleep debuff works the same way that Kaimar's does. So if you do have Kaimar, I mean, he is obviously a better choice in here. So yeah, solid reason to use her in arena, and that's how she works with a nuker. So if we go and build a proper nuking team, she can actually be a one that actually puts the sleep debuffs on the enemies and ensures that they won't get the turn and they won't be annoying. In terms of masteries, the way that I've built Cornelia was no masteries at all. There's no point in giving her masteries at the moment, because for me personally, the masteries won't give her that much of a benefit. She doesn't have a attack that needs a War Master, for example. The only thing that she can actually be helpful with would be timely intervention. So that's the way that I will build her. I don't see a reason for me to spend 800 gems at the moment. And what I would say is, in terms of masteries, go with timely intervention if you really want them, but you don't need to rush them. She is a great support without them, and she can actually sleep the enemies and do sleep on your own team and give them their turn meter and 100% heal, which is amazing. My next showcase would probably be using Conellia with that other champion that does an AoE based on the amount of healing that he receives. That should be fun, but that of course depends on getting hit by the enemies, and when you get hit, that's when you heal, and that's when you gain full healing, and that's when he does the AoE. So I think it's one of the orc champions available. What's his name? Yeah, Ironclad, that's where he is. When healed, will attack all enemies inflicting damage proportional to any surplus heal. Damage inflicted is equal to 50% of any surplus heal. So if I can get him to 100,000 health, then he will be getting a 50,000 damage healing going onto enemies because of the 50% damage inflicted. So that will be cool. But it all depends on how and if I am able to build him. So Cornelia, definitely a fun champion to use. I think there are many uses for her. There are some uses for the other epic available for the fusion. So Magnar at the moment. I haven't done a showcase for Magnar. I don't have a second one. I do need one of them for the fusions, which I am going for, just so I can have all legendaries out there. But Cornelia, since is one of the champions I could have two of, I showcase her on this account. So I think she is a solid champion. I'm going to play around with Cornelia a bit more and see what she does and how she fares. And if you guys are interested, I'll make another video. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.